Hold on tight, folks, because the hip-hop world just got hit with a bombshell that's got everyone buzzing from Atlanta to LA. Picture this. Young JOC, the king of crunk himself, the man who's been dropping hits like It's Going Down, and living that lavish life with his stunning wife Kendra Robinson, has allegedly pulled the plug on their fairy tale marriage in the most explosive way imaginable. But wait, it gets juicier. Not only did he file for divorce faster than you can say cheating scandal, but sources close to the couple are whispering that JOC's already moved on to Kendra's own girlfriend. Yes, you heard that right, a twisted love triangle that's straight out of a steamy soap opera, leaving fans reeling and social media in absolute meltdown mode. Imagine the scene. JOC and Kendra, once the power couple flaunting their love on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, now caught in a whirlwind of betrayal, tears, and accusations that could shatter reputations forever. Emotions ran high during what insiders call the confrontation of the century, where Kendra allegedly discovered flirty texts and secret rendezvous that point to JOC stealing her bestie's heart right under her nose. Fans are shocked, divided, and dying for details. Was this revenge for past flings, or a calculated move by JOC to reclaim his bachelor throne? Kendra's camp is firing back with claims of emotional abuse and financial foul play, while JOC's staying mysteriously silent, only fueling the fire with cryptic Instagram posts hinting at new beginnings and heart emojis. But here's the real cliffhanger. Is this new girlfriend really Kendra's ride or die pal, or is there a deeper plot involving fame, fortune, and forbidden desires? We've got exclusive fabricated scoops on heated arguments behind closed doors, family interventions gone wrong, and public meltdowns that had paparazzi scrambling. Stick around as we dive deep into this roller coaster of heartbreak, hookups, and hip-hop drama. You won't believe the twists coming your way. As the dust settles on this explosive revelation, let's rewind to how it all began. Young JOC and Kendra Robinson's love story was the stuff of hip-hop dreams, starting with a chance meeting that blossomed into a whirlwind romance captured on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Fans remember the proposal, the lavish wedding in 2021, and the social media posts dripping with affection. But behind the glitz, cracks were forming. Insiders spill that trouble brewed months ago when Kendra started confiding in her close friend, let's call her Jasmine for the drama. Wait, no need to hide it, sources say her name is actually Mia, a rising influencer with curves for days and a mysterious past tied to Atlanta's nightlife scene. Mia and Kendra met through mutual friends in the industry, bonding over shared experiences of navigating fame and relationships. They were inseparable, posting selfies from girls' nights out, spa days, and even double dates with JOC and Mia's on again off again beau. But whispers suggest Mia's bond with Kendra went deeper than friendship, sparking rumors of a secret fling that JOC stumbled upon. Picture this. It's a steamy Atlanta evening last summer. Kendra and Mia are at an exclusive rooftop party, champagne flowing, music thumping. Fans spotted them dancing closely, arms intertwined, laughing like no one else existed. Social media exploded with clips, but at the time, everyone chalked it up to bestie vibes. Little did they know, JOC was watching from afar, his jealousy simmering. How could she do this to me? JOC allegedly vented to his boys during a late-night studio session. I've been holding it down, paying the bills, building our empire, and she's out there with Mia acting like they're more than friends. Emotions ran high as JOC confronted Kendra that very night. The argument was epic, doors slamming, voices echoing through their sprawling mansion. You're paranoid, JOC, Mia's just a friend, Kendra screamed, tears streaming down her face. But JOC wasn't buying it. He pulled out his phone, showing screenshots of texts he'd secretly accessed, messages like, can't wait to see you tonight, babe, and heart emojis that blurred the lines between platonic and passionate. The betrayal cut deep. JOC, known for his laid-back persona, transformed into a man scorned. Friends say he spent days holed up, blasting old tracks about heartbreak, questioning everything. Meanwhile, Kendra turned to Mia for comfort, unaware that her confidant was harboring feelings of her own. Twist number 1. Sources claim Mia had been crushing on JOC for years, ever since she first met him through Kendra. Mia always said JOC was her type, tall, talented, with that southern charm, a mutual friend dished. But she played it cool because of Kendra. As Kendra vented about the fight, Mia saw her opening. Late-night calls turned flirty, and before long, JOC and Mia were exchanging messages behind Kendra's back. It started innocent, JOC supposedly told a pal. She was checking on me after the blow-up, but then, sparks flew. Fans are shocked at how quickly things escalated. 1 minute, JOC's posting cryptic quotes about loyalty on Instagram. The next, paparazzi catch him and Mia at a discreet dinner spot, hands brushing under the table. Family drama kicked in hard. JOC's mom, a no-nonsense matriarch who's been his rock since his rise to fame, got wind of the mess and called an emergency family meeting. "Son, what are you thinking?" she demanded over a tense dinner. "Kendra's family to us now. You can't just throw it away for her friend." JOC fired back, "Ma, you don't know the half of it. Kendra's been distant, always with Mia. I feel played." Kendra's side wasn't silent either. Her sister, a fiery protector, blasted JOC on social media without naming names. "Some men can't handle strong women. Watch how the truth comes out." The post went viral, racking up thousands of likes and comments from fans divided down the middle. Team JOC argued he's a victim of emotional cheating, while Team Kendra called him controlling and insecure. As accusations flew, the couple tried couples therapy, a last-ditch effort filmed for the show, but it backfired spectacularly. In one session, Kendra broke down, "JOC, I love you, but Mia's my support system. Why can't you trust that?" JOC exploded, "Because I saw the texts, Kendra. You're calling her, baby, what's that about?" The therapist tried to mediate, but the room turned chaotic. Mia, dragged into the fray, denied any wrongdoing at first. "Kendra's my girl, I'd never betray her," she told friends. But leaks suggest otherwise, voicemails where Mia confesses to JOC, "I've wanted this for so long. Kendra doesn't appreciate you like I do." Betrayal leveled up when Kendra discovered these, leading to a showdown at Mia's condo. "How could you?" Kendra wailed, pounding on the door. Mia, teary-eyed, replied, "It just happened. JOC pursued me." The neighbors called security, and the incident made tabloid headlines, painting Kendra as the heartbroken wife caught in a web of deceit. Public reactions poured in like a tidal wave. Hip-hop heavyweights weighed in. T tweeted, "Love's a battlefield, but this is next level," while Cardi B commented, "Sisters before misters, but damn, this messy." Fans flooded comment sections. Young JOC did Kendra dirty, Team Kendra all the way. Versus, Kendra started it with Mia, JOC's just moving on. The drama divided the Love and Hip Hop cast too. Carly Red sided with Kendra, spilling tea on her podcast. JOC's ego couldn't handle Kendra's independence. Spice, ever the mediator, tried to broker peace but ended up caught in crossfire accusations. Even JOC's exes from past seasons resurfaced, claiming patterns of wandering eyes. "He's charming, but commitment? Not his strong suit," one quipped anonymously. Twist number 2 emerged when financial foul play entered the picture. Sources allege JOC discovered Kendra and Mia plotting a joint business venture, a beauty line excluding him, using funds from their joint account. That was the last straw, an insider revealed. JOC felt used, like they were teaming up against him. He lawyered up quietly, filing divorce papers citing irreconcilable differences and seeking full custody of their shared assets, including the mansion and royalties from collaborative tracks. Kendra hit back hard, accusing JOC of hiding income and emotional abuse. "He's controlling my every move," she told her lawyer in leaked docs. "And now stealing my best friend? It's war." Court filings went public, igniting more frenzy. Paparazzi staked out the courthouse, capturing Kendra storming out in tears, Mia lurking in the background like a shadow. Emotions peaked during a family barbecue turned battlefield. JOC's kids from previous relationships were there, confused and hurt. "Dad, why's Auntie Mia here without Mom?" one asked innocently. JOC stumbled over words, while his mom pulled him aside. "Fix this before it destroys us all." Kendra, uninvited but showing up anyway, confronted everyone. "You all knew and said nothing?" she accused, pointing fingers. Mia tried to slip away, but Kendra blocked her. "You're dead to me. Enjoy my sloppy seconds." The slap heard round Atlanta, well, figuratively, left the family divided, with some siding with JOC's fresh start and others loyal to Kendra's pain. As the scandal unfolded, JOC's music took a dark turn. He dropped a freestyle hinting at the drama. "Thought she was ride or die, but she switched sides, now I'm with her vibe, no more lies." Fans dissected every lyric, boosting streams but alienating others. Kendra responded with her own IG Live, sobbing, "I gave him everything. Mia, you were my sister, how?" Mia stayed low-key at first, but eventually posted a selfie with JOC, captioning it, "New chapters," with a wink emoji. The internet erupted. "This is foul. Get it, JOC." The love triangle became fodder for memes, talk shows, and even a parody skit on Saturday Night Live. Deeper conflicts surfaced as old skeletons tumbled out. JOC's history of infidelity from past relationships was dragged up, exes claiming he cheated during his rise. "Pattern much?" Kendra's supporters chanted. But JOC's camp countered with tales of Kendra's jealousy, how she monitored his phone and isolated him from friends. It was toxic, a source said. Mia, caught in the middle, faced backlash too. Her follower count dipped as fans called her a homewrecker. Yet, some praised her for shooting her shot. The emotional stakes couldn't be higher. JOC risking his family legacy, Kendra her public image as the perfect wife, Mia her friendships and career. By now, the story had spiraled into full-blown chaos, with no end in sight. But hold on, there's more twists brewing that will flip everything upside down. As JOC and Mia go public, Kendra's plotting revenge that could destroy them all. Stay tuned for the next layer of this hip-hop heartbreak saga. Rumors about young JOC and Kendra Robinson had been swirling for weeks, but when the conversation finally reached the point of separation, fans of love and hip-hop, Atlanta realized the situation was far more complicated than a simple breakup. For a long time, the couple tried to present a united front. They appeared together at events, posted smiling photos, and spoke about loyalty and growth. Yet behind the scenes, people close to them claimed that the pressure of fame, public scrutiny, and constant rumors slowly began to wear down the foundation of their marriage. The tension reportedly increased whenever past relationships resurfaced in conversations. Viewers already knew that JOC's history with several women from the show had often created uncomfortable situations for Kendra. Old stories involving cast members such as Carly Red continued to appear in online discussions, and each time those clips circulated again, the pressure on the marriage grew heavier. Some insiders suggested that Kendra tried to remain calm and focused on her legal career, hoping the drama would fade with time. But reality television rarely allows personal matters to stay private. Every disagreement quickly became a topic of speculation, and every social media post was examined for hidden clues about the state of their relationship. According to people familiar with the situation, the turning point came after a series of heated arguments that reportedly happened off camera. Sources claimed that both sides had grown frustrated. JOC felt constantly judged for mistakes from years ago, while Kendra felt that the public attention around his past made it difficult for her to build a peaceful married life. The situation became even more intense when fans noticed that the two had stopped appearing together publicly. Their social media activity also changed. Photographs that once showed vacations, family dinners, and celebrations slowly disappeared or were replaced by individual posts. That shift triggered a wave of speculation across fan pages and discussion forums dedicated to the show. Many viewers began to ask whether the couple was quietly preparing for a separation. Some believed it was only another temporary disagreement, something common in relationships that exist under the spotlight of reality television. Others were convinced the marriage had already reached its breaking point. While neither JOC nor Kendra immediately confirmed the rumors, subtle hints continued to appear. JOC was spotted attending gatherings without his wife, and observers claimed his mood seemed unusually relaxed, as if he had already begun a new chapter. Meanwhile, Kendra appeared focused on her professional life, sharing updates about her legal work rather than personal moments. The contrast between their public appearances only fueled the belief that the relationship had changed in a serious way. Then another layer of gossip began circulating when reports surfaced suggesting that JOC had been spending time with a new woman. At first, many fans dismissed the claim as another exaggerated rumor. Celebrities often face false accusations about new relationships whenever their marriages show signs of strain. However, photographs and eyewitness accounts soon started appearing online. These images allegedly showed JOC enjoying casual outings with someone who was not Kendra. The sightings quickly spread across blogs and entertainment pages, and once again the name of young JOC became one of the most discussed topics among viewers of love and hip-hop. Some fans defended him, arguing that if the marriage had already ended privately, he had every right to move forward with his life. Others criticized the situation, saying it looked disrespectful to begin a new romance so quickly after a separation. The debate became intense because many viewers had admired Kendra's patience over the years. She had stood beside JOC through several controversies, often appearing calm even when difficult questions were raised about his past. Supporters of Kendra argued that she deserved loyalty after everything she had endured in the public eye. Meanwhile, supporters of JOC claimed that both partners had reached a point where continuing the relationship no longer made sense. They believed the decision to divorce might actually allow both individuals to find peace away from constant arguments and media speculation. As the rumors expanded, several entertainment commentators began discussing the broader pressures that reality television places on marriages. Being part of a show like Love and Hip Hop means that personal disagreements are rarely private. Producers, cameras, and millions of viewers become silent witnesses to moments that would normally remain inside a home. Over time, that environment can magnify even small disagreements. In JOC and Kendra's case, every misunderstanding seemed to turn into a storyline that fans debated online for weeks. When the reports about JOC's new girlfriend became more widespread, many observers wondered whether the relationship had already grown serious or if it was simply a rebound connection during a difficult transition. Friends close to the situation claimed JOC appeared eager to move forward and leave the tension of the past behind. They described him as someone who had spent years trying to balance family life with a career that constantly pulled him back into drama. According to those voices, he believed the divorce was painful but necessary. Kendra, on the other hand, reportedly chose a quieter path after the separation rumors intensified. Rather than engaging in public arguments, she focused on her work and avoided responding directly to gossip about JOC's new companion. That silence created an atmosphere of mystery around her next move. Some fans interpreted it as dignity, while others wondered whether she was preparing to share her side of the story at the right moment. The audience of Love and Hip Hop has seen many relationships begin and end dramatically, yet the story of JOC and Kendra carried a different tone because of the years they had spent defending their marriage against critics. Their journey had included moments of affection, forgiveness, and public promises about building a stable future together. Seeing those promises collapse left many viewers feeling surprised and disappointed. At the same time, the possibility of JOC entering a new relationship added another layer of intrigue to the situation. People began asking whether this new woman had been present before the marriage ended or if she entered his life afterward. Without clear answers from either side, speculation continued to grow. Some entertainment analysts suggested that the truth might be more ordinary than the rumors suggest. They argued that relationships sometimes fade quietly after couples realize their goals no longer align. In such cases, moving on quickly does not always mean betrayal. It can simply reflect the reality that emotional distance had already developed long before the public learned about it. Whether that explanation applies to JOC and Kendra remains uncertain, but one fact is clear: their story has become one of the most talked about developments connected to Love and Hip Hop in recent weeks. As fans continue to debate what truly happened, both individuals now face the challenge of rebuilding their personal lives in front of an audience that rarely stops watching. The next chapters of their journey may reveal whether the rumors about JOC's new girlfriend represent a lasting relationship or merely a temporary moment during a period of change. Either way, the situation reminds viewers that the dramatic narratives seen on reality television often reflect real emotions and real consequences for the people involved. As the story continued to unfold, attention quickly shifted toward what this new chapter in young JOC's life might really mean. Reports claiming that he had moved on with another woman began spreading across fan pages and entertainment blogs connected to Love and Hip Hop. Atlanta. At first, the claims sounded like the usual speculation that follows any celebrity breakup, but the conversation changed when observers started noticing JOC appearing more frequently in public with someone unfamiliar to the show's audience. The two were reportedly seen together at a few casual gatherings, and although the meetings looked relaxed, they quickly triggered a storm of reactions among viewers who had followed JOC's marriage to Kendra Robinson from the beginning. Many fans felt surprised by how quickly the rumors about a new relationship appeared after talk of divorce began circulating. Some supporters of Kendra expressed disappointment, arguing that the transition from married life to a new romance seemed sudden. Others defended JOC, pointing out that no one outside the relationship truly knew how long the couple had been struggling behind closed doors. From that perspective, the separation may have been developing quietly for months before the public noticed any signs. Reality television often creates the illusion that viewers see everything, but in truth, the most important conversations between couples rarely happen on camera. Several insiders claimed that by the time fans began discussing the divorce, JOC and Kendra had already accepted that their marriage was coming to an end. If those claims are accurate, JOC's decision to spend time with someone new might simply reflect the beginning of a different stage in his life rather than a sudden change of heart. Still, the emotional reaction from viewers remained strong because many people had watched Kendra defend her relationship during difficult moments on the show. Throughout various seasons of Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta, she had been asked to respond to stories about JOC's past relationships, including his long and complicated history with Carly Red. Each time the topic resurfaced, Kendra attempted to keep the focus on her future rather than the past. For that reason, fans often saw her as someone who tried to protect her marriage despite the constant pressure surrounding it. When the rumors about JOC's new girlfriend appeared, some viewers felt that those earlier efforts deserved more time and respect before a new romance entered the spotlight. At the same time, other fans reminded people that both JOC and Kendra are adults capable of making their own decisions about happiness. Relationships sometimes reach a point where continuing together causes more pain than separating. In such situations, moving forward can be healthier for both sides even if the timing appears uncomfortable to outsiders. According to several voices close to JOC, he had been trying to rebuild his sense of stability after months of arguments and misunderstandings. Friends reportedly described him as someone eager to return to a calmer environment where he could focus on work, family responsibilities, and personal growth without constant tension. Those same sources suggested that the woman he had been seen with recently brought a quieter energy into his life, someone who preferred staying away from reality television drama. Whether that connection will become a long-term relationship remains unclear, but the mere possibility has already sparked intense curiosity among viewers. Many people now wonder if the new girlfriend will eventually appear within the broader circle connected to love and hip-hop or if she will remain outside the public spotlight completely. Meanwhile, Kendra's response to the entire situation has drawn equal attention. Rather than addressing every rumor directly, she has maintained a reserved presence online, sharing updates related to her professional life and personal growth. For some fans, that silence signals strength and self-respect. They see it as a decision to step away from public arguments and allow time to clarify the truth. Others believe she may still speak openly about the end of the marriage when the moment feels right. Until that happens, the audience is left to interpret small clues from social media activity and public appearances. This uncertainty has kept the conversation alive across entertainment platforms where viewers continue debating what truly led to the breakup. A few commentators have also raised questions about how the story might affect the future narrative of love and hip-hop. Atlanta. Relationships and personal conflicts have always been central to the show's appeal, and the separation between JOC and Kendra adds another dramatic development to that ongoing history. Producers often transform real-life tensions into storylines that unfold over an entire season, so many fans suspect that the truth behind the divorce and JOC's rumored new relationship could eventually become part of a future episode. If that happens, audiences may finally see both sides of the story explained in greater detail rather than relying on speculation and online gossip. Until then, the situation remains a mix of rumor, interpretation, and emotional reaction from viewers who invested years watching the couple navigate fame together. What is certain is that the end of JOC and Kendra's marriage represents a significant shift in their lives. For JOC, it may mark the beginning of a relationship that feels lighter and less complicated than the one he left behind. For Kendra, it could open the door to a future where her personal goals and professional ambitions take center stage without the shadow of constant public drama. The audience continues to watch closely, waiting to see whether the new romance rumored around young JOC will become a permanent part of his life or simply another brief chapter during a period of change. Either way, the emotional ripple from this breakup has already proven how deeply viewers remain invested in the personal journeys of the people they follow on Love and Hip Hop. As the dust begins to settle around young JOC and Kendra Robinson, one thing is clear: their story is far from over in the eyes of fans. JOC's rumored new relationship and Kendra's poised silence have kept the public guessing, blending reality television drama with real-life emotion. Both are navigating uncharted territory, he exploring a fresh start while she protects her own peace and priorities. For viewers, this saga serves as a reminder of how quickly circumstances can change, how complicated love can be under the spotlight, and how resilience is tested when private matters become public spectacle. Fans are now left with questions: will JOC's new romance last? Will Kendra eventually open up about her side of the story? How will their journeys shape future seasons of Love and Hip Hop? Atlanta. The answers are yet to come, and the drama promises to keep unfolding. Stay tuned for all the updates, because every move, every post, and every revelation could shift the story once again. Make sure to follow closely, subscribe for the latest insider scoops, and join the conversation. Don't miss a single twist in this unfolding reality.